Guys, so here's my story, something that I have to share with you now, because now that all the memories are like here, it's very important that I release them. So part of my big story is, being on the street and experiencing being homeless, and just experiencing not having is one thing that has taught me so many different lessons. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for this situation. And a lot of people don't understand that when you know you're rich and you know you have so much, it's good to balance yourself and your energy out by putting yourself in a homeless situation or a bad situation. It sounds crazy, it sounds terrible, but in a situation that makes you feel more calm and more relaxed, it's going to balance your energy out. And if you're not that energetic, you won't understand. But when you have a lot of energy, you need to be in a place where there is nothing but earth, just so you can feel grounded. Like, sleeping outside has been something that has given me such peace, space in my mind, just to think, just to breathe. Because the thing is, when I live with people or in an apartment, I feel like I have devoured the entire building. And when people start to know you, they start to look at you, they start to say hi, you become a big celebrity at their apartment complex, and you stop being alone. And then when you have a heavy voice like myself, you can't really sing in an apartment. You can't really be as loud as you want to be. You can't practice. And when you don't have the money to go in like a singing place where you can't sing at school and all these things, you have no choice but to sing in your shower. Singing is not a choice. It's not a choice. It's a gift that is given to you. You can't choose whether you want to sing or not today. For a limited time, remember what I was saying in my last video, we have a choice for a limited time to feel what it feels like for it to be up to us. But at the end of the day, it's not up to us. It's never been up to us. I thank God that it's not up to us. I thank God that it's never been up to us. And I know that that's why there is chaos in this world, and that's why we destroy each other, because God wanted to show us that, look what would happen if it was up to you. You would destroy yourself and everyone else, because we're just people. But the fact that it's up to God, God has the power to destroy and to bring life and to rebuild. If you had the power to rebuild, you would destroy, because you knew you would rebuild. But you wouldn't rebuild. You wouldn't destroy just to rebuild. You would destroy to add on to the rebuild, meaning to add on to what happened, or what was created better than what was created in the beginning. But you get what I'm saying? Like, basically to add on to what was broken before, making that piece a lot better than it was before it was made. Just like when you get cut, or when you get into the sun, like the first time, if you're a white person or whatever, or if you're light skinned or whatever, you don't have that much melanin, and the first time you get into the sun, you get sunburn. But the more you take those sun visits, the thicker your skin becomes, the thicker your skin and your body becomes, and the more comfortable the stronger it becomes, and the more you're able to face the sun. You don't run from the sun, you walk into the sun. Yeah, because you're white, it's a challenge to be able to be the sun. You can't get mad at God at that. But at the same time, in this world, a lot of white people have the advantage. You know what I mean? They became rich first, and they had this first. So of course God had to give them a little something to keep them away from the black people, to keep them from deeply attacking, that if they even got close to them, they would have to suffer for it. And black people, that's how beautiful you are. Is you're so beautiful that you have someone to even want to get jealous of you, to even take you because of their anger. Remember, when someone is upset, it means that you have something they want. And black and white is really not a competition. It's just when you are very ignorant, and ignorant might sound like it's a bad thing, but when you just don't know, you start arguing because of color, because you're using your physical eyes, and which are beautiful, but these eyes are made to see this world. You know what I mean? And to see the soul. They're the window to the body. But this third eye that you do not see is for the spiritual, is the protection, and you see what's beneath, you see the future, etc., etc. But right now, that's what I will share with you, because I'm starting to get, whew. I mean, God blows me away, and I blow myself away. I mean, I don't blow myself away. God really blows me away with the knowledge that He gives to me. I can't not share the things that I know anymore. It's like me and God have been fighting and arguing about who is in control, and I have to surrender and say that God is in total control. And God had to make me surrender by breaking my heart and bringing such a great person, a man, first of all giving me a beautiful daughter, second of all giving me a great man, and then removing them out of my life, causing me to have so much pain that I had no choice but to go up to God and say, God, I give you everything. What do I do? Tell me what to do at this moment, because He created that in that moment. He created the trials. He created the pain. And by Him creating it, He knows how to get you out. You cannot get yourself out because you do not see what God has created unless He shows it to you. Life is beautiful. And it seemed like the whole time I was in my parents' house, it was like a fight constantly, a constant fight. You know what I mean? And it was just crazy for me. Like, I had to be somewhere by myself. I was getting kicked out of jobs, getting fired. I was losing my mind. I gotta go. There's a lot going on here.